I have always wondered what would make a perfect fan game. Is it the immersiveness of the story, the difficulty of the battles, or simply how good the game looks? While different players have different things they look out for in Pokemon fan games, I have found one that not only encapsulates all the aforementioned aspects, but also provides a fresh and unique spin on Pokemon. This story follows the protagonist racing his brother to see who can become the champion of the region and become a worthy heir to their mother. The battles in this game are more intricately designed and difficult. For example, unlike normal trainer battles where once you defeat them they leave, the trainers in this game stay until you beat them flawlessly with no deaths. The gym battles actually feel like a challenge as they have full teams and the game itself looks absolutely stunning. This game has its very own regional forms, new moves, abilities, new battle mechanics, and balancing. Mega Evolution and Gigantamax forms become permanent evolutions, making some Pokemon much more viable, and overall, the game seems to be super unique. This game is Pokemon Tectonic, and I will be playing the game and sharing my experience with you guys. Before we begin, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel as only 2% of my viewers are subscribed, and it would be greatly appreciated if you hit that red button. I arrive in the Makia region and alight at Kasaba village where I am greeted by Professor Tamarid. She ushers me into her lab and tells me how she owes my family a favor and how she is returning it by setting me off with a Pokemon. She first gives me a Master Dex, which has literally every information you need, from evolution methods to type matchups. Now is probably a good time to mention type matchups have been altered to make things more balanced. My starter options are Krabby, Numel, and Bounsweet. I picked Krabby as I really wanted to make the most of the feature where Mega and Gigantamax forms are now permanent new evolutions. Also, it could help me become fond of the otherwise overlooked Pokemon and Gigantamax form. I named my Krabby Crustacean. The professor also gives me another selection of Pokemon, the options being Patrat, Zigzagoon, and Skwovet. I picked Zigzagoon and named it Xena. She sets me up with a Rematerializer, which is a Machian invention that basically makes every single use item become infinite. As I'm about to leave, the professor wishes me good luck and asks me to tell my mother that they're even. It seems my mother is an influential person in Makia, but let's not dwell on that for now. It's time to begin my journey. It seems the place I'm at isn't mainland Makia. There's a gym here, but its leader seems to be occupied with something else. I can't reach him directly because the path is blocked off by a rock. I head north of the town and into the forest. This guy gives me an EXP Easy Dispenser. Basically what it does is it stores all the excess EXP I gain after reaching the level cap. You can then convert them into EXP candies, which basically mitigates grinding altogether. I catch myself a Ralts and head to the foreclosed tunnel. I pick up the dynamite item at the end of the cave, which I can use to take down the rock blocking the path. Before I leave, I catch myself a Trapinch and a Lidwick. I went ahead to tackle the beach trainers, and honestly, I was pretty overwhelmed with how difficult it was to perfect the battles. I caught myself a Riolu back at the forest to strengthen my squad and headed to the cave at the end of the beach. There I met the gym leader who needed some help. In this region, there are alpha Pokemon which are extremely dangerous to the people. He was actually trying to stop the Alpha Vigoroth attacking the cave, trying being the operative word as he got overconfident and lost the fight. I volunteered to take it down, and with the combined efforts of Riolu, Krabby, and Ralts, I managed to take it down. Lambert, the gym leader, thanks me and invites me to his gym. While heading there, I encountered a Machian Goldeen. Intrigued by the new Pokemon, I caught it and named it Miranha, replacing my Zigzagoon. My brother also called me and basically we reinforced our sibling rivalry with the conversation. Finally, it was time for the gym, and surprisingly, even for me, I managed to take down all of Lambert's Pokemon without losing a single Pokemon of my own. I get my badge and a cool little report as the professor calls me to talk with her. I meet up with her and she basically talks about how the region was founded by Team Chasm. They developed the whole area but were taken down by a rampaging kid. Most officials I meet are going to be ex-Chasm members. Why is she telling me this? Well, she makes it clear she wants to be in my good books.